Hello, family. Welcome back. This is Empowerment Network, and today I am hosting the mighty OTech Pro. And as you can see with us in the house, a very, very special guest of honor, none else but our own Michael Ako. Hi, Michael. Welcome.
Hi, it's a comfort. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Collins.
Hello, thank you. Just greeting to all my brothers in the house and those who are watching. It's a good Saturday.
Good Saturday, Uncle Bob. Is it a good Saturday for you being here in the morning?
Wonderful Saturday, wonderful Saturday. Greetings from Bel Air. This is your brother Bob. Exciting times in ONPASSIVE, and I'm glad to be part of the journey.
Exciting times indeed. Hello, Brother Oliver. Welcome.
Hi everybody, we are on fire and the fire is burning. You know, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I want to say kudos to all of us.
Yes.
And we are fine.
Yeah, sure. Kudos indeed, bro. Thank you. Hello, Brother Vincent. Hi.
Hello, my brother and sister all over the world. From here, UK. Thank you. Nice to meet you. I hope you will enjoy a bit with us today. Thank you.
Indeed. Hopefully, we should have a beautiful Saturday afternoon and morning here, depending where you are calling in from, guys. Let's try to share this because our brothers are on fire and we need to discuss this because this is business indeed. So, as you saw the topic, it says ONPASSIVE is going to be a life support for all, if not for many, if not all businesses. This is big, guys. So I'm quite excited. Brother Bob, can you open this discussion for us, please?
Certainly. Good morning again here in Bel Air, Maryland. It's good to see you, my brothers, Vincent, Oliver, Collins, and of course, our esteemed brother, Michael. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You're our guest for today. Like I said, Sister Comfort, thank you as always. You're able to bring out the best of all of us, and you give you're selfless in everything that you've done for us and your community. So it's a pleasure being here. Like you said, our topic for today is ONPASSIVE as a life support to businesses. That is a profound statement, and I think it is a true statement. You know, Mr. Ash himself, he told us yesterday, I think it was yesterday, he said in 2018, he said ONPASSIVE was going to help businesses and individuals to get unstuck, you know. But for me, it doesn't end there. I got that clue a while ago, you know, when I think it was 2 years ago when when we opened the office in Hyderabad. Remember, he released that office as soon as it was opened. There was a short video of 8 minutes video. In that video, I think Mr. Ash Mufara actually lays out exactly his intention on helping everyone unstuck. Remember, he says the video starts with a narrator talking about speaking, but you can tell that as Ash Mufara's, those are his words. He says equal opportunity for all, bridging the gap between big and small. That every business needs artificial intelligence, and we're going to build tomorrow's technology today. So he's looking at it from helping everyone, all businesses. It doesn't mean whether you're big or whether you're small. And Mr. Ash Mufara has actually been doing that already, Sister Comfort. You know, if you go to unpassive.com website right now, you go to the blog. Do you know a smart businessman can go in there, look at various strategies? It's public. You have digital marketing strategies. You have strategies on how to make yourself available, visibility on social media, and various strategies for businesses to use. So Ash Mufara is already giving that to the public even before we come live, you know. And Brother Martin Negamo asked that question yesterday, yes, to Mr. Ash 2 days ago. And Ash, it looks like he was waiting for that question. The way he responded to the question, you could tell that that's something that's in his mind. He comes out with these 7 points, 7 advantages of how the customers of ONPASSIVE are going to use ONPASSIVE products to help them to get them on stock and to support them, to be a life support for them. And he gives us the 7 points, which I know my brothers here, we all are going to maybe pound on when we take our turns. He tells us that customers are going to save money, they're going to save time, they're going to help it's going to help them because they're going to be customers. It will minimize pressure on these companies. It will be scalable and will help them to be sustainable. So I'm sure we're going to get along and expand more on that. But there's a lot more that we can expand on this thing. So I'll give it back to you.
It was such a powerful introduction that I think it's good enough for us to say the show is ended. Somebody would definitely take something home, bro. I really appreciate that. And I get you when they say something before you finish. Ash is like, you know, when you speak Ash's mind, he leaps, you move him up his seat. I think we know that by now. It's such a powerful topic, guys, and I'm just excited to hear what you all have to say. So, Collins, go on.
Yes, thank you, Bob. Yeah, you just, explained everything. So, the topic is really massive. If we look at that topic, a live support. ONPASSIVE is a live support for businesses. And that is really true, because if you look at the structure of ONPASSIVE, the way ONPASSIVE is being built, they said a one-stop shop with a single sign-on. So it's a single sign-on, one-stop shop where you can come in and you can have everything for affordable price, high-quality product. So I look at it and I said, okay, ONPASSIVE is building a platform for business to strive. We understand now that business are really struggling, especially when it comes to products and services. All right, let's go back to the agricultural age. People started with agricultural, we moved to industrialization, and now we are talking about the digital age. Everything now is digitalized. So most companies that are there, if you are not using most of these applications, you will struggle because of you want quick turnover. Now the world is moving so fast, the population is increasing. People want to do things as quick as possible, but again, for an affordable price. What is happening on ONPASSIVE? ONPASSIVE is looking at, ONPASSIVE just look at, like Oliver always said, Ms. Alpha, look at the gaps in all applications. Why are business struggling? Why shouldn't we give it for an affordable price where business can still be sustainable? Not like they are coming to kick business out, but they want to make business more profitable. So what if we build something like this where business can just come in, use this application to improve their business, to improve whatever they are doing? We're talking about business to business application, enterprise version for an affordable price. And Mr. Ashman already done. When he always said, we will own the internet, people always get confused of that particular statement. They think like owning the whole 7.5 billion. What if we own all the 7.5 billion? Good. 7.5 billion, good. But when he used that statement, we will own the internet. To me, the way I see it, if you own the data center, you have a domain and you have financial service, that's owning the internet. Because people will come in to use your processor, to say, all right, I want to do, because every business, what they do, they need processor to you are building a solution, or you need financial services to do transaction. Money must move in and out. You must pay in and pay out. As I said, I will provide it for you. Now, if you have a website, you must have a domain. Where do you host it? Domain hostage. Mr. I said, I will give it to you. Now, you have large quantity of data, which our brother Vincent will talk about. Where do you store it? Data center. Mr. I said, I will provide it. Those three things. You've already owned the internet, because everybody coming in, they will come because they know these three things, you have it. And then just talk about the multiple product from financial service to commercial service to whatever, to health service. That is it. Mr. Ashra is just coming gradually, giving that service. He's just providing. He's just like someone who is providing something to assist mankind. I'm not coming to take business, but I'm coming to assist you to grow. So I will leave it there, Mr. Comfort.
Yeah, indeed. You are talking and I'm just nodding because, everything is just falling in place. Because Ash is that kind of person who is like every other thing, people have seen it. I'm bringing something different, that new thing that has been missing. And he's actually got the X factor, right? So let's hear from our brother Vincent.
Well, thank you, Sister Comfort. Thank you, Brother Bob, for a good introduction. Thank you also, Brother Collins, for this while speaking. So today I'll talk also about, we are talking about unpassive life support for business. So exactly, unpassive will be a life support for business because like my brother Colin said, in the today world, everything is a digital world, because even the data, all the data, when we are talking right now, everything it will be a data, because save somewhere, it will be a data. Using our mobile phone, daily life is a data. So all this is missing. What company, what is business, what is missing. That's why Unpassive going to work on it, and then we'll make it work for businesses to improve business life cycle. So transforming the data going to improve the business life cycle, because we need, this is urgent part of, because the data become very day and day become more and more. So a lot of companies, they don't know how to handle this data, how to save this data in better place, because the whole world right now, where we are worried, everywhere we are talking, people worry about security because they are worried about the data. The data is not secure. That's why a lot of people are worried. But on passive, we know how to handle the data. We know how to use it. We know how to secure the data. So this data, we have it, is in a good place, because once it's not exposed to the other world, we have our own data center where we can handle this data, and then the data is protected, is again secure in our own house, because you don't give your money to someone's house to save it. It's not safe. So the person can compromise maybe your business, but on passive we have it, nothing to worry about that. And secondly, we can also using the customer information in a safe place, so we can help customers life changing, and then changing their life also is also changing their income, because on passive doing that, a lot of companies can get benefits, profit of the data we put in the right place, the data we secure, the data we look after. So data is also meaning of money, not only security, but it's money. If we save it well, we deal it well, and then we put it in the right place for the customers to do their own business, I think we'll be on passive where no business can compare to, and then Unpassive going to change most businesses today, and then with the help of artificial intelligence system. So thank you, Sister Kofa Olive there.
Wow. I'm just nodding and nodding and nodding because it's tipping, it's going deep down. I want my brother Michael to come from another angle, because within us, in this family of ours, he is the somebody you would call, like, we respect him so much and love him. And he is that kind of the humanitarian mogul in us, because he's got that figure, he's got that. So, brother Michael, would you think that this thing they're talking about, Unpassive, is here to revive businesses, to rebirth businesses, to repair businesses? Do you think this would work in the industry, if I'm using the right expression here, of humanitarian movements? Because information shows that some are closing down, their charitable shops and organizations are just shutting down because of lack of funds and stuff. You think that do they find a place within Unpassive as well? Apart from that, if you have some other thing in mind, you can just go from there. It's a free flow anyway, but I thought that you should go on that.
Thank you, Sister Comfort, and thank you, brothers, for the intro and all that. Well, as we said, Unpassive is a life support for businesses. Let's take it to the humanitarian aspect, because that is where even the heart of our company, as far as Obless is concerned. So it's good we're talking about that. And you can see that before you even think of any humanitarian stuff, you need to provide, you need to keep it running, and you need to protect it. That is a 3 P's: provide, preserve, and then protect. The first point is provide. That is, make it available. And some even wish they can start this humanitarian, but the provision is not there. So that vision is even dead before it comes into implementation. But here comes a point: Unpassive is going to provide. So that aspect is taken care of. Now we come to preservation. Sometimes you can start something, but on a wrong note, whereby there are so many instances that maybe you want to do it to this scale, but you are seeing a vision, but to implement it, you are limited because of your resources, or because of the kind of things that you put in place, the infrastructure and all those stuff. You know how to manage stuff. So you can see that even though you have provided, but you are not able to preserve it. But ONPASSIVE is coming to give us the opportunity to preserve it, be it finances, tools, and any resource that we need, that will be done. So when we say it's a life support, it's going to provide and preserve it. Now, the last point I would say is corruption. And that normally hurts most organizations. It's sometimes some even start on a wrong note because they want the maybe finances or resources, and they find dubious means because the means is not there. So right from the beginning, the setup is already corrupt. So you can be going and will tell you, if you don't, let's say they give you money for a humanitarian stuff, and because you start on a wrong note, you can be twisted, or some people will be behind to be twisting your arms, like, this money that is coming, 20% will come to me, 10% to you. If you don't do it that way, we're going to shut down your organization. Or maybe within themselves, they just use the face of the organization to make money for themselves. So already preservation or protection is gone. And these are most of the things that you see that people will send money, but the money will not land in the right place. Because what? The person who is even starting the thing himself is in poverty. So he or she cannot look at this, let's say $10,000. Okay, come on, I'm not going to send it to the people because I need it. But already we as ONPASSIVEers, we're already financially okay. So where are you taking it to? And we're going to start on a good note, whereby we don't need anybody to like twist our arms, like set our stage on a wrong note, but we are already set. So you can see that we can protect whatever we do because we don't need anybody to like direct our affairs because we are already a team. We are set already. Everything we need is in place. So as far as humanitarian is concerned, ONPASSIVE is going to be the life support. It's going to be something we will start from the beginning, the right way, and provide everything in a rightful manner, and then nobody can infiltrate. Everything is like a fortified castle, whereby we don't need anybody to come in to twist our arm. We government or individual or anybody, because we have what it takes to set it up. I think that is what when we say ONPASSIVE with the life support, that is it. It's going to be something called continuation. It's not going to stop because life means living, and we're going to do it even before we leave or the next generation. We have a culture that will pass it on. Listen, this, and that will be even more because we are just seeing the beginning. Imagine 10 years to come, how will ONPASSIVE be? What will be the resources in there, the tools, the solutions online? It's going to be massive. So this will be something that it will be perpetual continuation. It's a living thing that doesn't end. So when we say it's going to be life support, not just in IT, but it cuts across every aspect of life. Thank you very much.
That's crazy, guys. Sometimes I feel that I can be a bit too daring. You know what it means, pulling these 5 men and put here, and all of them set you on fire from their unique perspectives. This is just crazy. This is the beauty of ONPASSIVE. I like the bit where you describe it as a living and ongoing something. That's just it. So if you see a contribution from here from my sister Vavine, so her reference to village here, I know that in the Western world, the notion of village could be something else, but the village she's talking about here, I think a few of us have an idea. So she said, imagine a village being a business, and all its people affiliates are the employees, but in fact, they are not employees. The village is self-sustainable, and everyone is a winner. There's just no limit, guys. And why I read this, because it confirms what Michael is saying. Because sometimes when we run short, and the village here are the people who are victims of this. When we send 10,000 maybe to build a small classroom, they go and buy pencils and books, and then the rest disappears into thin air. That is dead and gone. Now it's ONPASSIVE, new life. Brother Oliver, please.
Yes, thank you very much, Brother Michael. You just like put some fire in me, Bob, for the intro. Bob, that was a good one. Collins, then my brother Vincent, that was a good one there. Yeah, then when you say life support to many companies, that is true. It's going to be a life support to a lot of companies, because if you look at what is going on now in companies, The recession also that we are in now, they are laying off employees. They can't even afford to buy some tools. But now with ONPASSIVE, with our tools that is affordable, when you come, when a company comes for all staff that most companies, like most of us that we are here that we work, we have about 5 applications just for human resource. All staff is a human resource application. Now all that 5 will be in one all staff, and that all staff now company will save money for that, because they'll come to ONPASSIVE. They'll get all staff that combines all the 5 applications. They've already saved money there. Come again, another application is there. Now most people work from home. Most companies, their employees, they work from home. What will they get? Secure tunnel, end to end, or virtual. Though it's affordable, they'll save money also on that. Come again, O Connect. Look at O Connect. What we do have now. 10,000 users for $375. The other company that we know, I don't want to call their name. They sell it for how much? $6,400. They save money right there. This is just 4 applications that I've just called. They've already saved money. Come again, most of the executive traveling, that they are traveling from one country to the other, or the executive. Now with O Connect, they'll sit in their office, they have those meetings in there. The first class flight that they will use to go to, let's say, from Japan to Germany or to the United States for first class, $10,000 for flight ticket or $5,000. They save it. Hotels, executive suite, they save money from that. So you see that ONPASSIVE is going to come now. Productivity will increase, efficiency will also be more, and then they'll make more money. They will not fire staff. They will retain their employees. And what will they also do? They might give them maybe 1% raise. So you see that with ONPASSIVE, a lot of companies would maintain their employees and they'll give them raise. Come again, single sign-on. With single sign-on, they'll save time and they'll also save money, what I just said. Than locking in from one application to the other, one application to the other. That time that they use to log into this one, then shut it down, go to the other one. SSO, bam. They sign in one time in ONPASSIVE this thing application. That's it. They've saved time there. Come again. A lot of companies will make good money because of this recession. When they buy products, the affordable price, Collins will know, my brother Bobby will know, we are all IT guys, they will know what it means. They pay for subscription fee, they pay for licenses. No more licenses. No more licenses. That they will say licenses mean 50 employees will pay, they have a cost that the company pay. So a company with 70,000 employees, or let's say even 2,000 employees, 1,000 employees, they'll take a product for 50. They have different prices. Let me take Udemy. I've used Udemy with my former company. They say, okay, 50 people that will use Udemy online course, online training. That is our academy. That's our academy. That license is there. No, they will not have it anymore. The bottlenecks, they will not have it anymore. So you see how ONPASSIVE now will increase. You come to ONPASSIVE also, you have everything from data center. You can buy your domain. You can buy all traffic. They bring you more customer to your company, sustainability, financial stability. The company is going to get it. The efficiency is going to be there. You come, you have everything in ONPASSIVE. You are happy. The company makes more money. The company retain their employees. The company again give raise to employees without sending them away. So these are the things that ONPASSIVE is going to be the life support, and it's already life support in some of the companies that have already started using it. I'll end it there, my sister Comfort. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining. This is Empowerment Network, and today, Saturday, I'm hosting the OTech Pro, and we had a guest of honor in the house today, which is our brother Michael Akko. So the topic, as you saw, says that ONPASSIVE is a life support for businesses. So talking about affordable tools, as brother Oliver just mentioned, Collins, I'm thinking of where Uncle Bob started earlier on, but I want to throw it to you first before we go to brother Bob. Because brother Oliver is talking about affordable tools, because something came to mind when he said this. I was like, Some companies start and they don't grow. They are just stuck there. So I was wondering, is there something that the bigger companies do afford and they grow and the other ones can't afford and they're just there? And then now Oliver is talking about affordable tools. Is that something you can throw some flesh to Collins? Then after which we'll hand it over to Brother Bob again, please.
Yes, the comfort, that's really right. Because like all my brothers have said, most companies, especially small and medium-sized company, they struggle because they cannot afford some of these tools. For instance, if you look at what is in the market, we can name a lot of them. How many of this company can afford, for instance, let me go for instance, like HP product. Some companies use HP. You know, like for instance, if you want to do like proper testing, you go for HP Quality Center. It's so expensive. If you look at this 10 grand, most companies cannot even afford it. And then how many of them can even afford like even Microsoft Team product, Microsoft Team as a whole? They can. So some of them, they are shutting things down. Like yesterday in my company, they were talking about shutting some of these video conferencing platforms because you have too many and it's costing the company a lot. You know, so we are talking about unpassive because as Oliver said, most companies need 1, 2, 3, 4, like for instance, all staff. Now we're coming with integrated all staff. Some of this company has about 3 or 4 to do a complete job from recruitment to payroll to everything. You need about 4 or 5. They cannot afford it. You know, you're talking about security system. It's too expensive. Okay, some of them we call Google Analytics is how much? 1 year is 150,000 for Google Analytics. So how many companies can afford all of this? They can't. So what will happen? They'll just be going down. And most of the clients that will come, if you cannot deliver, they don't care about your tools. They want, if I come and said, I want A, can you give it to me? No, I'll go to the next person. You know, and if you want to give it to me, what is the price you want to offer? Because some of these tools, because they are really expensive, so the price of the product will go up, especially in delivery, is because imagine the delivery process. You buy all of these tools, you want to make commission. The stakeholders too, they are asking for commission, asking for profit. Now they cannot make it. For what will happen? This company will collapse because they are not getting customers to come in. Now Unpassive is coming with something, as Oliver said, affordable, something that will even help the business to grow. So that money that they are spending for too many tools, applications, they can save it now to give better pay rates and to give even the quality as well, because quality comes with all of these things. What is the use of developing a fridge and the fridge cannot even cold preserve food? It's of no use. What is the use of, say you like a cooker and the thing cannot even do anything? You know, it's not only about, can this tool do what we are asking for? That's what the customer wants. If you cannot give it to me at an affordable price, I will disappear. And these tools are really expensive. So Mr. Ashmofara is coming now with that platform that can do not only one, all integrated for a really cheap price. I can say it's cheap because if I look at O Connect, it's giveaway. O Connect, for the quality of O Connect. And like I said, paradigm shift is not about taking it. It's about Mr. Ashford have just flipped the price. You know, the world look for quality. When you were going, they said, this bag, designer bag, we already know, oh, I don't want to talk about it because it's too expensive. Their mindset is too expensive. But now Mr. Ashford said, I will give you that same quality or above that quality for something cheaper. So Mr. Ash have just reversed everything. The more the quality, the more affordable it is in Unpassive. But in other business, the more the quality, the more expensive. Mr. Ash said, I'll flip it. So company that can come in and strike, because that excess money they'll have in their wallet, what will happen? My brother Oliver said they'll give better pay raise and bonus. But some companies don't give bonus because they have spent a lot. They lie to you and come, they tell all the bonus, but when you come, they always tell you, no, we cannot give you. They'll always find until you be fed up and then you decide to quit your job. That's what happened.
Wow. That's just a breath of relief, you know, because a sigh of relief, or what you call it, because I keep thinking, but then now you see it so clear from these explanations you all are giving here as a panel, you know, because I'm just like, everybody likes to experience growth, but you start and you're just stuck there. And I got a bit emotional that some of these things that are worth billions of dollars, Ash actually gives them out for free. This is just crazy, guys. So, Brother Bob, I don't want to
Yes.
influence the thing, but know that your chest is full. So just download it, bro. Go for it now.
Certainly, yes. So my brothers have just nailed it appropriately, correctly. But I'm just going to add on a little bit. Remember, Affordability is the key. It's what is inside Mr. Ashmufara's mind. He wants it to be affordable for all. You know, he says he's going to bridge the gap between the big and the small. So let me just zone in a little bit further to what my brother, everybody have mentioned OSTAF. I also was thinking about OSTAF. Let me give you a real life example of what happens in the real world, right? Like the company I work for is about $25 billion, but it's a big company, it's rich, they can afford all these products, you know. But what happens to the small guy? You know, look, take a product like OSTAF. This is what happens. It's a human resource management system. Yes, there are about 5 applications every week, right? Every week we all go to work. At the end of the week, you have to put in your time. There's a system that you put in your time for the system, right? That's one system. That's one application. Maybe at the end of that week, you want to know how much you were paid, how much you made at work. There's a payroll system, ADP. It's a big company. You go into ADP, you print out, you find out what, or you need to take your paycheck to you apply for a loan or something. You need proof. You know, that's another application. Okay, you want to take a vacation. You are sick or you're sick time or anything of that sort. There's another application. It's called Work, something like Workday. There are several of them. You go into that application. That's a different system. You want to do training, like Colin said, there's a training system. There's another one. If the company is a serious company, they have a recruitment tool that they use to recruit. So those are 5 different applications. Each of them have different licenses, like Oliver said. Depending on the number of people that are using it, you are paying for those licenses. So put all that in combined. A small company will stress out. It will burn out a small company to afford all these things. But Ashmufara has put this all inside one application. And all of these systems are modules, you see. So it makes it affordable for the small guy. That's what he's saying. He's going to bridge the gap. And it's better. Everything that Ashmufara is putting together is better than what we have in the market. But I'm going to just leave it there. One key to being this life support for systems, for businesses, you also have to be compliant. You know, the systems that you build has to comply with the rules and regulations that are out there. I was very, very impressed when I went in yesterday and made my payment. I saw something and I was like, whoa, I screamed and I called Oliver. When you go in to make a payment, you see this, you see several at the gateway, you see MasterCard, Visa, and there's something else there. It's called PCI DSS. That is a huge deal when it comes to security and compliance, you know, and digital trust. You are telling the people who are coming into this system that, hey, we are safe and we are secure. PCI DSS, there's something. PCI DSS means Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. There's a council called the PCI SSC, Payment Card Industry Security Standard Council. They have an executive council. It's made up of MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover Card, JCB, and one. There are 6 members. They came together and they formed they created a group of security controls, about 12, for any merchant or any processor, anybody who is taking or receiving credit card payments. They have a certain number of security controls that you must comply with. You understand? So to see that thing there, that means they have authenticated this merchant ONPASSIVE as trustworthy. You actually have to have what they call a qualified security assessor who comes in, reviews the security of that system, and then give you what we call an AOC, an attestation of compliance. So when you see that there, trust me, Mr. Ashmufara has done exactly what he's supposed to do to give the customers the trust. But there's also one thing in compliance that I want to bring to your attention, sister. I know you like to poke me about compliance. Earlier this week,
Yes.
on Monday,
Yes.
on Monday, on the 30th, the President of the United States, President Biden, signed an executive order. He signed an executive order on artificial intelligence for the safe, secure, trustworthy development of AI systems. Okay? It happened on Monday. And there are a lot of stipulations in there. But when I looked at it, the document that I looked at, the first stipulation, I'm just going to talk about it just to tell you guys how powerful and how forward-thinking Ashmufara is, our founder. Okay? The first stipulation states that all large AI, all companies that are building AI systems, all of them, they have to give the safety results to the US government, right? And all critical information must be presented to the US government. Guess what? If you've been here for at least 3 years, you will remember there was a time when Mr. Ashmufara told us this story where he opened up. He has already complied with that. He opened up to the US government. He showed they had access to our systems. Remember? They had access to us. So Ashmufara has already given them that access. They are.
Yeah.
I remember one time he said that they changed the password and they called him and
Came
asked him what
after him.
happened. Yes. So I want everybody to be very, very, very confident that our founder is doing everything the right way. He's making sure we are compliant locally, globally, all around the world. He is prepared. He's steady. He's focused. And he has a team, a knowledgeable team that is ready to take any task. There's nothing that can surpass us. So I just wanted to give us that confidence, and I'm very happy at where we are right now.
My sister Mavina is quite consumed. He says, Brother Bob, imagine a village creates an executive team and runs and run the village's affairs. The rise of the third world nations is inevitable. Very, very, very important. Thank you, sis.
And he has a team, a knowledgeable technical team, and a very, very extremely knowledgeable executive team working with him.
Woo, we're fine. So I'm just happy because it seems like compliance, security, and and I don't know, Vincent's thing is like it's a kind of a web. So you started from there. I'll just push it over to Brother Oliver and hear what he has to say.
Yes.
So that Vincent should chime in and let's see how we make it a whole.
Yes, thank you very much, Brother Bob. You just opened my mind with a lot of things. But when you talk about compliance is also part of security. So, when you look into the security world of any application on any system to protect that system, and to also look at that, ONPASSIVE is going to be a life support. When it comes to the security, we are secure from our data center or from the firewalls coming into the data that's coming from the firewalls into our internal system. We are well secured on that level. No company that wants to come that will look at our SOC. There's a document, a compliance document that my brother Bob knows about that. A compliance document called SOC 2 document in systems that they comply also with. That they're all public from the other ones. I don't like to call their names, don't advertise them. They all have it. It's public document. When I also saw when Bob talked about the PCI DSS also, if you go and look at also what our what Ash put on this application, that we are also accredited and comply with ICON. I was like, so you see that in all level, ONPASSIVE complies with everything and above average. So nobody should doubt us when it comes to our security. I also want to take this to the next level out of companies. That is a life support to companies. Just our products to our normal lives. The value that ONPASSIVE brings to us. The value. Look at OMail. OMail, you don't have bulk, you don't have spams folders. You understand? There's no spams folder. That is already secured. So you see the value that a free value that it brings to us. Look at also again. How do you call it? That is in Collins always like to put his music that I listen all the time. Podcast, free. And it's also secured, free.
That's why Collins can mess with it for 24 hours around the clock.
Look at O-Trim. Yes, Ash told us that, and O-Trim Pro is coming. O-Trim is also free. Look at the features that are there. You understand? So these are the value that ONPASSIVE is bringing, not only in the industrial world, to survive companies, but to us, the layman that there on the street, that you can use O-Trim to make money. You can use podcast. That is a costly product. I think some of them go for about $12 for podcast. The cheapest one, But Look at what ONPASSIVE delivers to the world. So from a layman to the company, that value that it brings for what? Nothing. Nothing. So we should be proud. We should be proud to say that ONPASSIVE is not only a life support to companies, but to us, a layman. Some people have Gmail out there. It's not secure. But you have mail. You are secure. You will never see anything like spam mail. You have a lock that you can log your email. If you have a secretary, they will have no access to your internal emails. Priority mail. It comes to you direct. You use your password to unlock it and read your mail. So these are the value. These are the value not only in companies but to us. So, and we are secured. We are secured in all levels. We comply in all levels. Anywhere you want to go, tell me which company, which CEO. CEOs will be referring other CEOs to come to us. Yes, a lot of CEOs will be referring ONPASSIVE to their colleagues. That hey, there's this new. Look at what happened in Dubai. Our stand that was in Dubai. I also saw what is going on in Egypt. Watch me. It's like our CEO said the other day that it's going to explode. ONPASSIVE will explode. ONPASSIVE will explode because the values that is bringing. My brother Michael also talked about the humanitarian part. That right. Is the vision of ONPASSIVE. That is the vision. So if you want to look at ONPASSIVE in all aspects, in all domains, we are leading, and we will lead and lead, and we are going to take the internet.
We're always at the top. Thank you, Oliver. Before I hand over to my brother Vincent's Uncle Bob, this is a special one from your sister gifted to you. That's it on the screen. So, brother Vincent, please just note them. Note them so that we can move on, please. I give you the mic. Just chime in and let's.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Comfort. Yeah, thank you, my brothers, for this security thing. So, beginning of the week, we have our security chief, all the security chief in G4 security system in the UK. They said, I sent even the message to ONPASSIVE groups that AI will be the biggest impact on physical security operation in the UK for the next 5 years, and then artificial intelligence will be will be the biggest impact on physical security operation in the UK for the next 5 years. So this is what the UK government security chief they were predicting. But right now, just to let people know that this thing we have that in ONPASSIVE. How this sound? Because we have it. What they are predicting in the UK for the next 5 years, ONPASSIVE have that already. So it's going to impact our life for the next 5 years, we like or not. That's the biggest impact in the world right now. So that security ONPASSIVE have it. So ONPASSIVE, we have even projected the future for the next 5 years. We have it right now. So this is what companies are preparing for the next 5 years. ONPASSIVE, we have it right now. So that's tell us that ONPASSIVE, we don't play with the security. We are ahead of the security measure in the UK. Even everywhere in the world, we are ahead already. So for the security, we are like my brother Oliver said, we are fine. For security, we have nothing to worry about that. We have nothing to worry because artificial intelligence security already, we are above all the security measure for the rest of the world. We are on the top, and then we are ahead of because when we're talking all the product, like Oliver said, all our product, brother Oliver, Bob, and we all said, we have all these products, they are embedded by artificial intelligence system, AI. So AI add plus own the product have their own security plus AI security. So I know we're going to help a lot of company in that area as well, because a lot of company they will come to ONPASSIVE to help them, to support them for their business imparting the world, because this is the artificial intelligence. This is something that ONPASSIVE know very well how to do it. So they will come to us and then they will need the help because we are more specialized in this area. So there's nothing to worry about that. They will come to, they like or not, they will come to ONPASSIVE to get a better security of our artificial intelligence system. So Sister Compa, I'll leave it there.
All right. So let's go back to our dear brother Mike. This is getting more and more interesting, bro. Over to you.
Thank you, Burden, and Mr. Comfort for. I mean, wow, we on fire. I can sit down here properly because something is moving within me. Talking of security, that our burden and it's true. And top of it all, as you keep saying, our security is in God. That is the ultimate. That seals everything. So that means I keep saying you can try on passive in the direction, be it IT wise, spiritual wise, every aspect, we are secured. Now, talk of security. We can see that most communities that are facing conflict on issue all boils down to money, because down to the families, you can see the parents are struggling and going. Sometimes they don't even have time for their kids. You want it, but it's like you have to go to work. You come, your mommy is going to where, daddy is going to where, the kids are left alone, all kind of stuff. Like society breaks, and it's like family bonds even breaks down. But on passive is going to give us the time that parents don't have to leave their kids not at their own wish, but because of job, they have time to like now nurture the family, the nuclear family. And once the nuclear family is okay, daddy and mommy have time. They are tending to their kids properly. They see to their welfare, making sure kids are okay. Now this will affect our communities. Communities will affect cities. Cities will affect countries, and countries will affect continents. Continent will affect globe. So this will be a global security as far as life is concerned. So something is boiling up, and it's going to build up. Imagine, I keep saying, no, even we are like so happy. Imagine years to come. It's not just about us, but years to come, where every family, it's okay. Daddy and mommy are okay. Kids are like doing exactly what they wish to do. Society will be so calm. No issue of conflict or argument. And you can see how secured our environment, our societies, our countries, and our global in general will be like, and humanity will be at peace. Thank you very much. This is what I would add to it.
Wow, powerful as usual, bro. That was a cool one. Oh my god, I'm just burning. So, guys, we started as if we ignored what has been going on the past 3 days. No, there's no way you can do that because you never ignore anything on passive. So, we just want to take this quick last round and say why we did not discuss yesterday's progress, the few days ago, and stuff, and how we are going to get it done tomorrow. So it's a last round now, closing remark, just say a quick thing, and then we see where we end. And let me start from my brother Vincent and let's see how it goes.
Okay, live yesterday, our CEO come again. So we are always happy. I can see for even 12 hours and then listen to him because you know, when we are with him, you will never tired to listen to good thing. And then yesterday was a lot of good things. So like the merchants come back to life, everything is working perfect, and there are a lot of people I know. But
Yeah.
I did mine the first round, the first, second, and third. I've signed up everything, but
All
I
right.
was
I think I
helping.
think I think I think that's you've overstayed your welcome on yesterday's topic.
Yesterday topic it
You
was
have
about the
overstayed your
merchant.
welcome. That's enough. That's just
Yeah.
enough. I wanted you to say now because we
Okay,
have time for that.
so we are happy. We are fire up for the merchant.
That's
Everything is
enough.
back to life. It's good. We are happy. Thank you,
Yes,
Sister Kufa.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, bro. Oliver, you have 32.7 seconds.
Oh yeah, yesterday was the reset and the restart, and it has put us all on that rolling fire up, and it's unlimited. Anything on passive
Thank
is
you.
unlimited. It started yesterday, and we are on fire, unlimited.
Good night. Thank you. That's enough. Let's keep it. Let's see how many people will get pregnant by not discussing this today, brother Bob.
Oh
Quick
boy. I was just so happy to see our CEO yesterday. Very calm, calculated, collected, and I was also very excited to go into that system and see that payment processor up and able to pay. To me, that's it. We'll talk more about it tomorrow.
Dankeschön. That's all I wanted to hear. I don't want to lay the burden on my brother Vincent. So, my brother Mike, go. Colin will take the, the burden on
Okay.
his head.
What I would say is that as unpassive, yes, let's understand and follow our CEO, and we will know what he's trying to do. Thank you.
That's deep. Thank you. So, what about you?
What else can I say? My brothers, you have said it all. We are just on fire and we are fine. Come
Yes.
tomorrow for the big deal. Heroes tomorrow.
Yes. So, guys, tomorrow we have Robin Noble, we have Jeffrey Morlock to just come and be on the updates, everything that has been happening this week. So we're going to have a deep dive into what has been happening the past couple of days till yesterday night. And if at all anything new happens tonight, it will be added to what they will be saying tomorrow. Then we have, of course, our Andy Berks, the figures guy, to chip in. We have Peter Rogers to chip in. We have these our brothers here to chip in. It's going to be a crazy day. And of course, John Borilla will be there doing his usual thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that he alone can do. So, guys, if you miss out on tomorrow's webinar, oh my God, I don't know where you would be, what you would be doing. Come on, let's discuss this, because after the presentation from our two main guests, Robin and Jeffrey, our team, our main daily team, will comment really briefly on that, and then we'll leave room for Q&A, because we know that as everybody's trying to pay, people are struggling with one or two things. Bring them in tomorrow, but then be on time, so that we don't go repeating stuff. We go back and forth just on one thing. If we are all on time, we discuss a lot, we learn a lot, and we help a lot. So, guys, this has been another beautiful Saturday. Let's do well to share this. People just need to know what they've got, and so that they're well equipped to face the world with the beauty of our blessings. Thank you, guys. See you again really soon. Love you all, guys. Thank you.